pedals I think got a little bit weird because I don't think some people knew what that. I swear I fell right in the middle of where the water was. What is up, everyone? So today we are going to be looking at ESO. So let's get right into it. So I'm trying to think. So I started playing ESO last year, and I played it maybe for like a month. And the reason why I quit playing it is because, you know, like any MMO, you really want to have a group. You want to have other people to play with. So it got really meh really fast, just for the fact that I didn't really have anybody to play with. Like my hubs was playing with me for like a little bit, but he kind of burned himself out, and he's the kind of person that has to take Dramamine to play like certain video games. So it was like he has to eat one, he has to wait a while, and then he can start playing. Otherwise he gets dizzy, he wants to throw up, and then it's just like not a good time. So I recently, maybe like the last month, decided, you know, I'm gonna go take a look at this game again. It's on sale during like the winter sale. They had like the game plus all of the DLC together for like $20, and I'm like, I can buy all the DLC. So I ended up buying it for both my kids, my husband, and myself. And I'm like, you know, if, you know, somebody wants to pay for plus, they can pay for plus, or, you know, we're good and golden, because everybody has DLC, so nobody's left out, between the areas and stuff like that. So I do get ESO plus for myself, while Hubs and the kids, they don't have it. I tried to like goat my son into getting it, but he's like, no, Mom. So what does he do? He buys freaking Skyrim with his Steam money instead, and it was like, just play ESO with me. Like, why do you gotta play Skyrim too? Go play it on the Xbox or something. That's where we already have it. Anyways, the game overall, I very much enjoy. There's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of maps to do, especially for new players, because new players, if you get the DLC, you have all these different areas, you have all these different quests, all these different maps. It's not super complex, but it's complex enough to where you have to know a little bit, but not so complex to where it's like, ooh, I'm kind of lost kind of thing. You know, basic, you can make armor, you can make enchantments, you can go to different crafting stations to make set armor. So, you know, once you get a piece of set armor, you essentially want to do something with it, you unlock it, and then you can go to these set stations and you can make it yourself, which is kind of cool, because then you can make a better version of it and have it like what abilities you want. Other things only drop for like bosses and stuff, so it's kind of like waiting to get like that specific item with the trait that you want on it, but you're hitting, you know, delve bosses, dungeons, world bosses, and, you know, all sorts of stuff to kind of like really grinding to get some of the items if, you know, there's something that you can't make. Now, you know, if you've ever played any Elder Scrolls game before, you know, you have light armor, you have heavy armor, and then I was shocked to see that there was actually a medium armor, and I was like, ooh. Now when you equip, I think at least three pieces of armor with that trait, it does give you options for different skills for that armor too. So it's like, you know, if you want to increase your light armor and put skills into that, obviously you're not going to want to go and wear heavy armor later. Now you can go and reset your skills for a cost, but you know, you don't want to keep doing that. But one thing that I did notice is, so when I played it a year ago and I had like all my skills and stuff set up and whatnot, when I started playing again, everything was reset besides like my attribute points. So it was like, oh my goodness, like what skills did I have unlocked? What was I building? What was I going with this? And it was just kind of like, okay. And it took me a minute, like I just kind of like unlocked things, and then I unlocked a couple of things that I shouldn't have unlocked, so it's like, well, hopefully they reset my stuff. And I remember what ones to press. Now, having a mount is really important, which is kind of cool because you can go talk to this little guy, and once a day you can increase either your stamina for your horse or whatever mount you have. There's like cats, there's bugs, there's dogs, there's different monsters, there's like just tons of different mounts. Now, you can also increase your bag this way, and I think it's up to 60 that you can increase, but you can only do one every day, and it costs like 250 gold, so it's not too terribly bad. But it's like, you gotta play for 60 days for each stat, so 60 for your speed, your stamina, your freaking bag space. But it's like, okay, you're getting rewarded for playing every day. Now, there are rewards that you get every day, so as long as you're logged in, you can claim your rewards. Every day there's different writs, which you have to do a quest to enable these writs, which isn't too terribly bad. The one thing is, you do have to go to a whole different ass city for the jewelry one, which I had to find out, and I was like, there's a writ for everything except for jewelry. Did they put it somewhere random? Yep, they put that shit over in Somerset, I'm pretty certain is where it is. You can get companions that follow and fight along with you. There's 2 different ones that I know of. I have one already. Do not do assassins or Thieves Guild stuff while you have his little ass out. He gets mad at you. But you can put different armor and different things on him. Like, I have mine a healing staff, so that my dumb ass is getting healed while I'm running around doing randomness. Now, I am a dark elf sorcerer. I do have a healing staff of myself, which it really helps when I party up with like my husband and kids, because they be dying a lot. So being able to keep myself healed as well as heal them is really beneficial, just to keep everybody alive. I'm trying to think of anything else that really... One thing that does drive me insane is I played a lot of Skyrim, and I was truly one of the people that would just hop up the side of the mountain, hippity hop, go around everywhere. Hopping and jumping is not very like a good thing in this. Like, you hop like this much, like doop. And like some of the things you can hop on in like Clockwork City, you actually have to jump between like different things to get like this certain item that was like up on this thing. But that took me forever because it was like you had to like kind of like weird move up the thing. So I wonder if there was another way to do it, or like jump down from something. But I guess that's the way I watched everybody else do it. I'm like, what are they doing? I'm gonna do that too. So, over and all, I really like this game. I've been getting really into it. It just sucks when nobody's on. Like, I'll go and do like dailies, and I'll do all my writs, and then I'll start doing dailies. Now, dailies, each one of the maps actually has like, I think two in like certain, they're like bunched together. Like, they'll have 2 here, and then like in another city, in that map they'll have 2. So I think like each map has like 4. Some of them have more, because I noticed in one area there was like 3, and then I was in another portion of the map, there was like another 2. So, there's dailies in each thing. Now, going around and doing every single daily, that would be like your whole day. So even if like you've done every quest there is, there's still stuff for you to do until something else is dropped. Now, I'm pretty sure that the event is still going on right now, which I just got a super cute like little flying pet, but I was not like focused enough to get enough like tickets and stuff to get like the other things. I just wanted the cute little cat flying thing. But I think that they said that this event is like the prequel to like the newest stuff. So, you know, they do drop a lot of new content too. So it's kind of exciting to see that the game's always growing. There's still always stuff to do. You can quickly get stuff to get somewhere. And even if like you start a new character, some of the stuff can be shared between the characters, which is really nice. So overall, I like this game. I play it every single day now. Every day. I'm not addicted. I am, what is the word? Loyal. I'm loyal to the game. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to go check out the description, check out all my different socials, what we're up to when we're streaming, what we're doing. Until then, I'll see you guys next review.